Hello, I'm Mr. Kinyanola, and I'm going to be your honors geometry or geometry teacher for this school year. So before we start, let's just make sure that you know how to say my name. So repeat after me. Kinyanola. Kinyanola. If you can't say Kinyanola, then that's fine. You can just call me Mr. Q. So a few things about myself. I went to high school in LA County at Carson High School, and then after I graduated, I went to UCI. I was a computer science major because I wanted to make video games when I grew up. So I graduated, and then I actually got the opportunity to make video games. I worked for this little company called EA, or Electronic Arts, and I worked on this game called Medal of Honor Spearhead. So yeah, look me up. I'm in the credits, and I was a game tester, so I got paid to play video games all day long. After that, I worked for a company, another little company called Canon, and I tested their printers. After that, I went back to UCI and I earned my teaching credential in math. And then I went back again to UCI to earn my master's in education. And then I worked at Segerstrom High School when Segerstrom was open for its second year, and I've been there for 14 years, and I'm starting my 15th year as a teacher. And my entire time has been at Segerstrom. I have a beautiful wife, I have a beautiful daughter, and I have a handsome big dog back here. Yeah, his name is Banksy. So yeah, I love walking that guy. And a few hobbies of mine. I love photography, so I love walking around with a camera and shooting all the cool things that there are in the world. And yeah, so if you want to see my photography and you're curious, look me up at markkinyanola.com. I'll put the link down there somewhere. And another hobby of mine is I love collecting vinyl records. I know I sound like an old man or a hipster, but yes, I love collecting these things right here, where yeah, you get to not just download an MP3 or stream something, but this big circular thing that comes out here and spins and plays really good music at really good qualities. So, speaking of hobbies, at Segerstrom, I don't just teach geometry and honors geometry. I am the advisor for two clubs. The first club is FCA, which stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. You don't need to be a Christian, or you don't need to be an athlete. You could be the laziest person, but our goal of the club is to just have a place for you guys to feel welcome, and if you guys have questions on anything about faith or the Bible, yeah, we're here to the club is here to answer the questions, and we do have guest speakers. Sometimes we have collegiate athletes that come in. We have pro athletes, UFC fighters, NBA players in the past that have come and spoke to the club. So it's a really cool club. And unfortunately, if we weren't meeting virtually in person, we would all meet during lunch and have pizza or other food to hang out with. So yeah. So FCA and meeting times will be posted on my website or my Canvas or my Parent Square or somewhere else, or yeah. And my other club that I advise is Chess Club, the number one. So fun fact, we are the number one chess club in Orange County for all high schools, because as of right now that I know of, we're the only chess club in Orange County for all the high schools. So that might have changed after this video is posted, but as of now, yeah, we're the only club. So back to class, back to school, back to geometry. Geometry is my favorite class to teach. Um, it's one of the most challenging classes, yet my favorite, because it's in the real world and it's precise, but it's beautiful. That precision you get to see in the real world. You see geometry in buildings, in cars, in video games, in nature, in flowers, in the ocean, in seashells, in photography, believe it or not, in music, in vinyl records, in outer space. So it's everywhere. You just have to learn to look for it. And so hopefully, as you take this class, you'll see some of that outside when you look outside your window when you take a break from watching videos or being on Google Meets or Zoom. So yeah, so I'm Mr. Quinola. Let's have a great year. I'm hoping to get to know you guys throughout this year. Hopefully we could be back in the classroom soon so we could learn together in a physical space, but we do have this virtual space, and we can still learn. So let's just try to learn as much as possible in spite of all the challenges that we have going on, and hopefully we'll all gain an appreciation for geometry that's everywhere, and we'll all learn something, and we'll be productive. So yeah, have a great evening. It's I know it's weird for me to say this. It's great meeting you, but I really haven't met you yet. But eventually I will. We'll meet face to face, or we'll meet in a Zoom or Google Meets. But we'll meet, and it'll be a pleasure. So have a good evening, or a good day, or a good morning. I don't know what time you're gonna watch this video, but have a good time.